Why is Casey carrying so much anger and resentment toward Aniya? So over the past few days, there's been a lot of discourse about Casey, and one of the main questions that his defenders have been asking is, what did Casey do wrong? Was it wrong for him to couple with TT? I don't get it. What did he do? But I think the real question that needs to be asked is, what exactly did Aniya do to Casey? Because it seems apparent to me that Casey is carrying a lot of anger and resentment toward Aniya, and I'm just not clear on why. I mean, what actually did Aniya do to Casey? We don't see footage or scenes of Aniya bashing Casey, dogging him out, being verbally abusive to him, flirting with other men blatantly in his face. Like, we don't see Aniya doing anything wrong to Casey. And the only grievances that Casey has actually mentioned that he has against Aniya is that, one, she didn't choose him on night one, and two, that I guess she didn't enthusiastically enough encourage him to explore other women. Oh, and I guess the third one is she didn't, I don't know, get physical enough with him or show him enough affection. But none of these three things really justify the amount of resentment that Casey has toward Aniya. Because, first of all, it makes no sense that Casey would direct all his anger about not being chosen on the first night toward Aniya, when there were several other women, matter of fact, all the other women, who also didn't choose him. So why isn't he carrying the same type of energy toward Melanie or Beatrice or Trinity or any other women? I would argue because I think Casey felt entitled to Aniya's affection. He felt like Aniya owed him to be standing behind the door. Now, we can speculate as to why he might have felt entitled to Aniya's affection, but I don't even feel there's a need to go there. So that's really the biggest grievance that he has against Aniya, is that she didn't choose him on night one when she didn't even know him. As if she didn't have the right to actually stand behind the door of the man who she found the most attractive in the short amount of time that she was given to make her decision. And then the next issue is her not being physical or giving him enough affection. Aniya is the daughter of an NBA player. She has probably had a lot of eyes on her scrutinizing her. So I don't blame her if she doesn't feel comfortable doing french fries with some dude in a room with 12 other couples each night. And regardless of the reasoning behind Aniya not wanting to be extremely physically affectionate with Casey, that's no reason to become resentful towards somebody because they're not giving you enough physical affection after knowing you for less than a month. So it really makes no sense to me what Aniya has done that would warrant Casey behaving so callously and cruel to her. Which brings me to the next question that I don't think enough people are asking, which is, why does Casey appear to be delighting in Aniya's pain? This really disturbed me. To see Casey laughing at Aniya as she was just a few feet away